Yes, sir, man. Let's do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this thing, Woody. You feel me? Okay, shit. Let's get this shit right. Yeah, I mean, let's go.
My pants on strong, my money on long, my feet on fresh, my candy on wet. Stepping up out the house, you know I'm dressed to impress. Tone is pretty fit, compliment this ice on my chest.
I always stay fresh, that's why girls dig the flavor. Smoking super strong while I ride through Decatur. Every time you see me, man, I'm sharp like a jabber. Stupid coochie feet, I see your broad on the never. I'm a strong and loud bagger, skittle pack mover. Extra clean nigga, turn your broad into a chooser. I love rockin' shit that's fresh up off the runway. Try me with that sucker shit, it's gonna be some gunplay. I'm been super clean since your boy was in pre-K. All kind of polo fits, you know I had to keep J. You know I keep hoes, all type of clean fit. Stupid shoe game, I keep all type of clean kids.
My pack on strong, my money on long, my feet on fresh, my candy on wet. Stepping up out the house, you know I'm dressed to impress. Tone is pretty fit, compliment this ice.
Hey man, that was that pack on strong, man. That was me actually on that verse right there. You feel me, man? You know, the nigga used to do his thing on the mic. You know what I'm saying? With my boy Hustling and my boy Trump, man. Like I said, I'm gonna keep hitting y'all with that old shit like we used to do sometimes. I don't want to get flagged with the music right now, so that's what motion I'm going with. You feel me? But today on that Open Your Ears podcast, man, you know what we talking about, man? We talking about the bit. Now I ain't gonna say the best producer because there's so many producers that do their thing. I'm gonna say my favorite producers. You know what I'm saying? My 10 favorite. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you about 3 songs of my favorite producers, and then the last producer I'm gonna give you 5 songs who I think is the best or my favoriteest producer. You feel me? It's a few producers I left off on here, man. I felt kind of bad doing it too, because man, these boys, it was just so many, man. Just so many folks been dropping that heat, you know what I mean? But a few I left out. Let me see. I left my boy Troy out there, Pastor Troy. I don't think nobody had them snails better than Troy. As I go back to listen to me, I don't think nobody can fuck with Troy on them snails, man. You know what I'm saying? Another person I love the legendary Pimp C with his country rap tune. I love Pimp C out there. I could have put him on. I love Pimp C. I love Swiss Beats off there. Man, Swiss has some shit. I love Scott Storch off there. I love Jay Dilla, you know what I'm saying, from Detroit. I love Just Blaze off here. DJ Quick was another one I love. DJ Quick had some goddamn beats. I love Daz and from the Dog Pound off of y'all. Didn't know Daz dropped beats, but Daz was dropping some heat too, man. Daz is one of my favorite dudes. And another one I left off, man. I love my boy David Banner. I feel kind of bad. It was a toss up, man. I almost put Banner on here, man, but I love my boy Banner, man. Shout out to Banner though, man, because Banner goddamn got some heat too. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and jump into my 10 favorite, man. I'm gonna tell you why they my favorite, and I'm gonna tell you the songs. And then the last song I'm gonna say from that's gonna be my favorite song from that particular producer. I'm gonna start out up top. My favorite producer from up top, from the hip hop, the boom clap kind of goddamn music, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be that boy DJ Premier, man. DJ Premier, man, when I hear his beat, I automatically think New York. I think up top, I think hip hop. Every time I hear DJ Premier beat, I just strictly think of niggas in the park around the benches up there and goddamn going at it on a battle style tip. You know what I'm saying? The songs I picked, I like that Doobie Ashtray because I was surprised I didn't know Premier dropped that Doobie Ashtray with my boy Devin the Dude. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. When I did my research, like damn, he dropped that. So I always loved Doobie Ashtray. So yeah, that was my first song. Then that Mathematics with that boy Most Def. That was one of my favorite beats that Premier did. But the all-time favorite beat by DJ Premier was that Mass Appeal, man. That Mass Appeal, that boy. That shit is a hard beat. So shout out to DJ Premier, man. DJ Premier, one of my fave producers. My next one, we gonna slide that thing to the boot, man. I gotta go with Manny Fresh. Manny Fresh got so much heat, man. I could goddamn go on and on, but Manny don't get the respect that he deserved because he was an in-house producer. You know what I'm saying? So he later on started doing a little outhouse producing, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time he was in-house, so with the Cash Money Millionaires. But man, it was one of them creative minds, man. And he was on the scene for so long in New Orleans. He used to do the bounce music before the Cash Money Millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So the songs I picked from Manny was Go DJ, that Big Timers on the Big Timers album. You know what I'm saying? And that Hum by Juvenile, that Hum, but that shit really put Cash Money on a nationwide map. I ain't gonna say it put them on the map as far as nationwide. That Hum, that Juvenile Hum, that shit put them boys on a nationwide map. You feel me? Man, yeah. And and I be having these songs, I be having a little mix on this mix cloud, man. I'm gonna put the link on down low and below in the comments or whatever. So y'all make sure y'all go check out my Mixcloud mix, man. I be mixing this thing, man, and you can hear the actual songs that I'm talking about. You feel me? But all right, let's go ahead to the next producer, Mr. Crunk, the king of crunk himself, from the East Side, like me, Decatur. You know what I'm saying? East Side nigga, man. Lil Jon. Lil Jon had this shit rocking for a few years, man. Y'all gotta remember that crunk era, man. Lil Jon was the creator of that shit. You know what I'm saying? He had shit rocking with Scrappy. He had shit rocking with Trillville. Yeah, everybody. He had that. Yeah, he was fucking with Usher. He had some R&B shit going on, man. Jon was doing his thing. Jon still doing his thing. I think he more on the techno kind of like party over there, like the goddamn techno kind of thing right now. But you still hear Jon popping up like shots. You might hear the shot, all that shit. Jon still. So the song I picked from Jon to go on my mix. You know what I'm saying? I had that. FILA, that Fila, that Forever I Love Atlanta with Scrap, that Lovers and Friends. You know that Lover Friend was jamming. That Lovers and Friend with Usher and Luda. And my favorite song of all beat of all time by Lil Jon is that Don't Play That. Y'all might not have heard it. That Don't Play That by Lil Jon and a damn shame, bro. That's his hardest beat. I don't care what nobody say. Jon had a lot of hard beat. That's his hardest beat to me. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite shit. Yeah, I mean, go check it out if you ain't heard it. Feel me? Next up on this thing, we got that boy from VA, Timbaland, man. Timbaland, you can argue and say Timbaland the best ever on the beats. You know what I'm saying? Because he got a wide range. He did R&B to goddamn hip hop from Aaliyah to Genuine to Missy to goddamn Drake to man, the list goes on. But Timbaland, man, he one of them producers getting there. He really be feeling it. When you be seeing him making the beats, that motherfucker be in there. And he might even put his voice on it. Boom, he might get down do some bebops in that back of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Timbaland. My songs that I picked for Timbaland was that Fat Rabbit that he did for Ludacris, because that was when Ludacris was still kind of Chris Lover, and he started Ludacris. He kind of started out Ludacris' career, if you want to be honest about the shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Timbaland on that one. Then that Say Something with Drake, you know what I mean? And then my favorite Timbaland beat of all time is gonna have to be that Sock It To Me with Missy and the Brat. I know it had the little Delphonics sample in the back, but boy, that's the hardest beat ever to me that Timbaland did. You might not agree with me. Hey, you know what I mean? Next up, we're going right back to the boot, man. We're going Beats by the Pound, man. Beats by the Pound had this shit rocking for a long time, bro. When I was in middle school, high school, they used to be pulling up on them 17.9 all gold D's and box Chevys and all that shit. And everybody used to beat that No Limit, man. You can't goddamn have No Limit. You can't mention No Limit without Beats by the Pound. You can't. It's just impossible, dog, because them boys had that shit rocking. KLC, oh man, it was a few of them guys, man. They worked together as a team, you know what I'm saying? But the songs I picked by Beats by the Pound was Talking High, Bring It by that boy Fiend. I love that beat, you know what I'm saying? That Swamp Niggas by Master P. And that Fuck Them Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Fuck Them Niggas with C Murder and Snoop and Mr. Magic, man. RP Mr. Magic too though. But you know what I'm saying? That Fuck Them Niggas, but that well, that shit used to have a nigga goddamn in another zone. But it was so many other beats, man. Bout it, break them off. So man, there's so many beats I could have named or songs I could have named about them boys, but it is what it is. You feel me? Next up is another producer you could arguably say is the best producer of all time, man. We gonna go with that boy, Dr. Dre, man. Dr. Dre got so much heat and he got longevity. He done been in the game from the beginning, really, down to the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Songs I picked from him, Boys in the Hood. You know the Boys in the Hood is always fucking hard with Easy E on that motherfucker. Forgot about Dre, you know what I mean? And that Let Me Ride. That Let Me Ride is my favorite from Dre, you feel me? Because that shit got that West Coast feeling, made me want to go buy a 6.4 and put some motherfucking switches on that bitch. And goddamn ride down Wesley Chapel doing the goddamn three-wheel motion or some shit like that, you feel me? But y'all, let's get on into this motherfucker, man. Let's keep going. My next favorite producer are the Neptunes, man. The Neptunes had this shit on smash for a minute. It was a point in time where you wouldn't hear an album would have at least one Neptunes goddamn track on it. You know what I'm saying? And then Pharrell might bless you with sing. He might sing on that motherfucker for you. You know what I'm saying? So the Neptunes had that thing rocking for a minute, and I fuck with the Neptunes. My favorite songs from them producing wise is I'm Good, with goddamn clips. That What's Your Name with Tip. That What's Your Name, that Pussy Popper #1. You feel me? And that beautiful with Snoop. That's the best beat they dropped to me. That's to me. You know what I'm saying? You might not agree, but to me, that beautiful, man. Come on. Next up, man, you can argue one of the greatest artists and one of the greatest producers of all time. And it was hard for me. These last three, I was like, man, I don't know who the best out of these, but I had to pick one, and I picked who I picked. You feel me? But number 8, this the 8th one, yeah, Kanye West. Kanye West, number 3, the third best, Kanye West, man. Kanye West dropped so much heat, and he was that sample king. You know what I'm saying? He had a sample. He had some good beat melodies. He had the drums working and all that shit, man. He helped Jay-Z. A lot of Jay-Z shit. He did a lot of goddamn people shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of his own shit. So most of his shit I like from what he did for himself. You know what I'm saying? So the songs I picked for Kanye was that Love Lockdown, that Through the Wire, and that's my favorite beat is that Can't Tell Me Nothing. That shit used to be, hey, shit still is jamming. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Kanye, Yeezy, Yeezus, goddamn, whatever you want to call him. I'm fucking with it. Next up, this was a hard choice, man. Oh, man, but I'm gonna have to go. My second favorite producer is the godfather of the trap sound, man. My boy Zaytoven, Ziggy, man. Zaytoven, man. And Zaytoven, he paid the way for this trap shit, man. He brought so many artists. He did a lot for this shit, man, for the sound that we got them called trap or whatever it led into. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to goddamn Zaytoven, you know what I mean? Yeah, his favorite song with me was Used to This, Future and Drake. Then I like that So Icy. That first song I ever heard of Zaytoven B was that So Icy with goddamn G's and Gucci. My favorite goddamn, hey, y'all might argue because he got a lot of songs, but my favorite ever was that Versace with the Migos, man. That Versace boy, they got down that mix on that motherfucker was so hard, bro. I couldn't that's my favorite Zaytoven beat, man. Shout out to Zay from the Bay to the A, man. He made it happen. You feel me? Next up, man, who we going with, man? The best producer of all time. Y'all might not argue. He ain't been in the game that long. But but that boy Metro fucking booming. Yo. Metro Boom, the best ever, man. What? Nigga, Metro Boom, man. What I like about Metro, he collab with folks on beats, you know what I'm saying? But he give them their credit and he let them put their marker on their shit and they handle or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Like all these producers on here, most of them, some of them probably work, but most of them got some input and they got some nigga on a guitar or they got something going on. But Metro Boomin got down. He didn't had it for a little while, man, and he got down. He's just my favorite producer, dog. I'm sorry. You can say, oh, no, I'm not. Metro Boomin, man. Metro Boomin wants some more, nigga. You know what I'm saying? My favorite song for him, that Tunnel Vision by Kodak. That Bank Account by 21. That Ric Flair Drip. You know what I'm saying? That Congratulations by Post Malone and me, and Quavo. And my favorite beat of all time is that Blood on the Money because you know why? Because him and Zay worked on that motherfucker together. So two of my favorite producers working together. How can that shit not be my favorite, bro? How can it not? You feel me? And don't forget about that goddamn Bad and Bougie. Don't forget about that one. I'm gonna put that in on too, but you know what I'm saying? It's so many beats, but I'm not saying none of these producers better than all that. But I'm just saying my favorites. You know what I'm saying? Because all these producers fire. You feel me? So yeah, man. This been that Open Your Ears podcast. The 10 favorite producers, bro. Y'all go check these boys out, man. They've been doing their thing for a while. Oh yeah, I can't forget about Southside. Southside, I like Southside too, man. I ain't put them on here, but yeah, it is what it is, man. Metro booming, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, best. My favorites. I ain't gonna say the bit. My favorites. So this been that Open Your Ears podcast. Like, subscribe, and share. And check out my little Mixcloud shit, man, because I be having the mixes going too, man. I'm gonna put the link down below. Fuck with your boy, man. Yo.